and gentlemen. Like I say, like Reece said, sad news we've had in the last few days that a real long-standing club member of us, Debbie Jenkins, sadly passed away sometime Friday. Now, Debbie's been associated with the club for as long as I have. More or less as God was a boy. She was here with Dave and little Ian. Ian's a bit bigger now. He's still racing Class 1, so all that huge amount of time we've known Debbie. Good national success. Somebody's jumped the gun, but here we go. I'll keep on going. So if we could have a minute's clap for Debbie, starting from now. Thank you. That was lovely. Thank you very much. Our thoughts were with Debbie and Ian and family today.
I was going to stand at this cop corner here, but they've shut the gate. I could have gone through, like.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I didn't want to risk it.
Oh.
Get a bollocking.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, I can see the Class 1s lining up on the line. If there's anybody around who's got some signing on sheets, that'd help me no end. They're on the way, apparently, so here we go. Say welcome to Burley Raceway. Really tastes a marvelous thing. Okay, so it looks like we've got Class 1 sitting on the line for us. We'll get to it as we come through. We're a bit rusty, as we say. We had no commentary at all last year. So, we actually have a good grid of Class 1s here today. Look at it, 15 ones. So we got 2 full grids of ones here this afternoon at Burley Raceway. The weather's actually slightly better than they said it was going to be. They gave light cloud and not quite as dull, but at the minute, wall-to-wall sunshine. Like I say, I think I'm going to dedicate this whole meeting to Debbie Jenkins, to be honest. So we dedicate this meeting to Debbie. God bless her, Debbie, wherever you are now. But you'll be sadly missed. So then, almost about to get underway. Class 1, of course, where Ian Jenkins races, Chimpy, and also Dave and Debbie Jenkins would have raced here when I started racing back in the early 80s. So our thoughts are with her and with her family today.
Oh, he's helping Uncle Matt. Yeah, he's just making sure Uncle Matt's got all his petrol in the car and they can go really fast when he races.
So then, we wait track clearance, and away already were. One got left on the line. Already, SS44, first to show into that first corner. OK1 also, but WS100, that's fellow commentator of today, Stu McKenzie. He's problems on board, I think, for the WS100. So that's not going quite as quick as he would have wanted to go, no doubt at all. But Scott Atkins in the Class 1 biker is showing the field the way round at the present time with OK1 tucked in behind him of Jack Oisted. So no doubt we'll be seeing Jack, I reckon, in the UK. I think Jack is with us. He'll be up in Scunthorpe. First time we've been to that meeting with the UK round. I don't actually know where the classroom is. It's appalling, but somebody will tell me in a minute and I can pass it on. So, where they go, say 100 still going around, WS for 44 of Rob Wilkins is hanging on quite well within the Appleton 83 and one climbing the bank at the back. It's a bit long range for me now, that. I've got a feeling it might be a very nil one, we'll see when he comes back round again, but it's Atkins away with this one at the moment. Appleton 83, it is an Appleton 182 of Josh Woodward, bringing up the rear on it, square wheeled at the top, the Beardy Clay being as it is, if you're not used to this track, it can be mighty slippery off the dry line. So Scott Atkins, another lap of the Beardy Raceway circuit. WS44, Appleton 83, Appleton 182, and the recovering IK1 of Jack Oisted over the line. One more lap to go, about the length of a running track. So Atkins takes a win in the SS44. Coming into second place, it is going to be the WS44 of Rob Wilkins with Appleton 83. I think that was third of Callum Woodward as well. George Woodward sitting right behind him.
Come on, get on the top one.
I ain't got the guts.
I forgot to start.
Yeah, have you?
I could stand in the back of the car.
So then that one's over and done with. And then next heat, Class 1 sits on the line. Okay, so WS44 receiving a green flag for that one for an infringement up on the top bend. I'm not quite sure what that was about, but I didn't see it. So, so the second run of Class 1's on the line and gone, absolutely flying into that first bend. And we've got the WS. Can't see the numbers there. I've got to get these windows cleaned, so I've got to put a special request in. It's a little bit hazy. So, well, there was a Mini, we can see that much. So, round that bend, yeah, it is WS90 of Adam Saunders, of course it is. WS 59, second, sits in that second place of Ryan Parkinson. Where's Danny Coburn? Where's his mate? Let's see if we can see him. One out the first run. I think he's running a little bit further towards the back of the pack, but it is 90 over the line, second place, 59, and SS1. So Appleton 95, WS 20, and then bring out the rear, I think that's Danny Coburn in the 58. Danny won't be happy with that, he'll be trying to push on with that. If you notice, the little Yaris WS SS1, driven by, just make sure there's nothing missing. No, it's all good. So Justin Harley then, change of car this year, always campaigning the Mini, now changes to the Yaris. I think that Mini actually now belongs to the to another stable. We'll get to that when it appears. So here we go. Last lap flag it is. WS90 over the line. Adam Saunders taking the lead at the present time. WS59. Ryan Parkinson comes in the second. SS1 Justin Hardy into third. He won't be too not disappointed with that. In the first run with that Yaris. Another Yaris sits behind him. Over Rich Parks in the WS20, but over the line he goes, so 90 takes the win, so Saunders takes the win, Parkinson will be second, then Hardy, then Parks, then the Appleston car of Jamie Smith, and then we look back for Danny Coburn, so Danny's not quite got that dialed in as yet, he'll be quicker than that, he won't be too happy with that, to be fair. Class 3's on the line. Blimey, you're going to have a good holiday with the horsepower on that line down there. So here we go. Engines are over. Who's this going to be? This could be anybody's into the first corner. Sean Brown's got the most power, but can he get it down? Big block Chevy in there. Some hundreds amount of cc. And about 600 horsepower, I think, unless last counting. So here we go. Will it all hang together off the line? And away they go. Paul Coles in the 2.9 Volvo power. Just trailing them a little bit. Trying to get in. Somebody got steering problem. John Brown couldn't get the car into this. WS22 in the 2-litre Vauxhall. Then you get John Napier in the 2-litre Honda. There's Sean Brown. Then you get Sam Brown, sat back from there. In Vauxhall power for Sam in the Orion, and then bring it up the rear. get there, no doubt about it. But Joyce it is, followed by WS82. Cars were there, and I think quite a few were quite surprised how good they went. But Sean came at the gate. Now that checkered flag. So Joyce takes a win then, Napier second. Sean Brown's going to bring that home in third in the number 8. Then Paul Coles up through in the SS165. And Sam Brown in the WS11. Second far you Sam. 83. Did I see that? Yeah, Sam Brown, 83. Why is that reading? I gotta change my glasses, I think.
I wish I'd thought to bring some steps.
So then, all goes quiet. There's class 5s on the line, running in order at present. There's a bit of a mix-up through where you put the stock hatches in a minute. They're all out in the pits putting their tutus on because they're racing with the ladies. Not all together. They're racing separately, but they're not quite where you expect them to be. So, a little bit of technical track talk going on. So we got 13, class 5 signing on. Then we should have Dev North, Adam Charles, Matt Tompkinson, Mike Collins, Tom Evans, Chris Winnell, Sarah Howell, Colin Tomlinson, Jeff Bateman, Ashley Pullisford, Stuart Deacon, Tom Ennis and Dave Murphy. So there's 2 heats and they're not all going in together, so that'll be a little bit better for everybody. So here we go. Dieter, up with the flag. Flag goes away. Now who's first away? In these class 5. Matt Thompson, looks like he's got the lead at the present time. He's under a great deal of pressure. He's coming in under a great deal of pressure as Matt, but he's hanging on to it for the meantime. This is Burley Circuit at his absolute best. Track team has done an absolutely amazing job. S33D, Tom Ellis in second place. UK champion in Stu Deacon back in 4th place at the moment. So Stu's got work to do. Breeden Hill 60, indeed it is Stu Deacon. Breeden Hill 66. Bringing up the clear at the present time. SS Carsey, suddenly Carsey's done this absolutely wrapped up at the moment, but I think that's a mistake. Here's Matt up the straight and away he's off, so Thompson's got it at the present time. Then Ellis. Matt Thompson's going to take that first win. 36 takes a win. 33, 66 and 60. And bring out the rear of the Appleton treble run. So Dave Murphy, not too bad Dave, you got it round. So and that on the first heat of the first race of the year is, well here anyway, I know there's been a couple more in other places. But the second heat of the men's class 5. Derby. I see some Clinton on the line. That'll be Mr. Bateman. Jeff Bateman usually wraps his cars in something a bit shiny. I got a feeling I spotted a chrome car in the pits. So at least you'll be able to comb your hair as you go and by, Jeff, on that one. So. Engines revving. Flag goes down. Bungee goes up. Bit of pulling in the air from a couple of minutes. There's Jeff. Leads around in that chrome finish mini pickup. SS7 tucks in behind, I think. Tom Evans, so Tom doing well in the SS5. SS10 of Dev Thorpe, so Dev doing well in that car. Very good car, well prepared, as per all Autograss cars have to be now. Gone are the days of well bedsteads together. So S1D and A40, the two cars run at the back of back. Sir Holwell. Right, still out in front, Jeff Bateman. Over the line, couple more Japs to go. That's good, Jeff, because you haven't managed to get that car dirty yet. Oh, the unicorns touched that car and the badge changing colours has gone red. That's probably the fault of Marshall. Last lap. They're all on the last lap flag. 1 minute, 10 minutes, dude. Right, here we go. Jeff Bateman now, coming over the line now. In the Stroud 45. South Somerset 7, South Somerset 10, very close on the line. Stroud 1 and Athelstone 40. That is our first run through of the Class 5s. 2 heats over and done with, no problems as such. Now we get the Class 7s. Let's have a look down. We've got 5 7 signs on and 5 7s on the line. We should have down there James Clamp in the WS50. Henry Clamp, first time out in a 7 for Henry for a bit. He would campaign in the Stock Ash. And then WS3, SS80, Aaron Middleton, Wayne Field in the 16F, and Mark Jenkins in the Breeden Hill 106. Now then, the brothers clash here. You can see Stuart now just below me. He's opened his eyes. You can open your eyes in a minute, Stuart. So, it's going to be an interesting first corner for these lads. I think I'll stand back to the back of the bus. Never can be too sure. Right. Here we go, engines are revving. Do the organ out. Whoa! Snatch on the line from Henry Clamp, he got away with it. So, here we go. So James Clamp up the inside. Going to put that big. There's one in the back Henry, so you can usually tell the way the airbox is set up. So James Clark gets the motor back to second. But Aaron Middleton in the SS80 round through on the inside. Breeden Hill 106 in the 3rd place at the moment, sitting back into Wakefield. That's a twin in there, I think. And Henry. Hang on to their curtails, not looking silly by any means. But Middleton and then Clamp into that top corner. Not much between them at all. Look like they got a punch strap on James Clamp had a stamp it, he threw the anchor at the back on that one. So it is. SS80, WS50, that's for the action. second in the 50. Great round field on the outside. No quarter given from that. Wayne Phil takes the fourth. Henry Camp just put it up in higher places on that one. That was between two of them, the Breeden Hill 106. So, good class 7 racing. Good clean racing. This is what we got to see. That's the way it should be done. Class 9s. Just waiting on the line. So, class 9 is what we got here. WS2, Jack Joyce. SS81, Gaff Pittman. Jenny Shepherd in the SS22. Stroud 57, PAC 68 over Billy Gardner and Mark Mills. And Laura Blaber in the SS13. Now, I know the only 13, literally that might have even been today. Who knows, but it was pretty panicky. But fair play to Lawrence and getting it here. So, where you go, whoa, that's one off already. I'm trying to make out what number that is. That's a car pulled in the middle, I know what number it is. So, Jack Joyce sits on the line, transmission failure maybe, but he won't be very happy with that That's Laura Blaber. Ah, right, so that is Laura sitting in that car then. Okay. SS17. There's Gav Pittman, the SS81, 1, 2. On that one. Third place isn't too far away. One little hiccup from the lads, but I think it's checkered flag time already. So it is SS70, SS81, SS22 of Jack Shepherd. Bring that car home in third place at the moment. Remember, these is all new, this machinery to these guys and gals. They haven't been in these for a long time, some of them. As Lord Blaber sits in the middle. Boats at the machinery. Let's say some of these machines are brand spanking new or have had a lot of work done to them throughout the season. So 2 seasons now, some of them. So a little bit of dust repellent. So we got junior saloons on the line as poor old Jack Joyce gets hauled off the line. That's what they can mend that car, and it's not a total failure. So then, don't forget we got the snack wagon, burger van, food guys. Halfway up the start and finish straight. They'll be only too glad. They've turned up here, bless them. And they'll be only too glad to take your money off you for your beverages. Sit right behind me is Jeff and Sarah with the West Country videos. Pop along and see him. Jeff will be filming this race for sure. He's probably got some of the last ones up here. So pop up and get order on your DVDs. Just got a lot of new kit, so higher definition stuff. Loads of stuff. He were telling me, went right over my head. But it's all very good. And if you've never had yourself filmed professionally before now, now's your chance to get it done. Go up and see Jeff and Sarah. Sarah's sat there now, poised, ready for action, looking cold spring, she is. So, thumbs up from Sarah. Pop along and see her anytime. She'll take your orders. So, here we go. Junior saloons on the line. 7 of them signed on. So, one heat. The juniors, we haven't had one heat of juniors for some time, usually 2. But, a bit slimy, I think we'll call it, on the track at the moment. So, away and gone. SS255. Riley Diaper, have a look at that. If you get a look in the pits, have a look at that car. That car is superbly put together. As are a lot of them here today, but I noticed that one in particular. Superb job of the Diaper gang on that one. Nice car. Absolutely nailing it. So Riley's away. Back on the track like you done the waters, Riley. Look at that. Got to negotiate them. Whoa, got a tank snapper on there. That came up very well held from young Mr. Diaper. Down into that bottom corner. There we go. I think Roddy used to do stock cars before this. So remember, you can start stock car racing at 7. So Roddy certainly had some laps under his belt before he came to Autograss, and what good stead it stood him in as well. Look at this. Let's put on a bit of a demonstration run. There's Roddy, but no taking away from him. Nice, clean drive, difficult situation. SS39, first time out, I reckon. Avelston 212. Mum and dads, aunts and uncles, they will all get quicker. Trust me. Don't moan at them. It's not an easy thing to do, this. It all looks easy up the straight turn right, but it is not. F10, another one circulating around the track, but here's the one on the last lap flag. Riley Diaper taking that last lap flag and tucking it in ever so tightly. I think here's your second place car here, Appleton 121 of Hannah Lewis, and the IK69, seen that car a few times, of Summer Hoisted. I think Jack's been out on that one already, I think, today. So, F10. Round comes Riley, they take that flag there, still on their last lap flags. SS39 of Rhiannon Can. So don't worry, Rihanna, you'll get quicker, no doubt about it. Just a bedding in run, I think we'll call it today. Familiarisation with the circuit and the car. Serving an apprenticeship, I was calling me once. First does right, up the corner turn right, then comes quicker. So, Class 2s. Men's Class 2s. Oh, we got 2s. We got 9. So we got 2 reds. Problems really, have they squeezed them into 1? We've got 7. So there's 2 missing somewhere. Oh, we got a couple without signatures. So we have got 7. So Matty Barber isn't here, and nor is Roger Lillington by the look of it. Both on the sheet but not signed up. So just ready for track clearance as we go. So, here we go. SS Trouble 1, Phil Babman in the lead in that, I don't think yellow or green. What is it? Anybody will take notes on that? It's very green, it's very light green. So, Trouble 1 leading around in that top corner, gets a massive understeer, trying to get it to tuck on the inside. Whoa, big tank slapper on. Somebody got helped on that one. So, WS43. SS Treble 2 running around the back for Carl Everett, little Carl going back there. Carl usually running rather into the pack. But maybe most at the machinery. But Phil Babman then up the straight, howling. Reese Wyatt, club chairman. Well, more than that, he's not club chairman, he's chairman. Takes over from Dan Gray. So Reese is the big man down here in the Thunder League. Man in charge and doing a very good job of it as well, I will say. So Reese Wyatt then takes up the ring, WS19, treble 1 stripe, and then you get right back to the SS45. And that one, Phil Babman's definitely got a problem on board in the little micro. He pulls into the centre, but I guess away from your club and in qualifying, now is the time to find out the problems. WS43, Jordan Barlow also sets out SS38, Ash Livingston. Smoke out the back. Someone's just let go, I think. In Ash's car, maybe, but Reese Wyatt, no such problem, takes the win. SS45, WS43, SS38. Maybe overfilled it. Cole Newman managed just to make up one, and then the Alphaston 16 of Jack Stevens. Right, so in Roy Phil Babman played up. They deemed him to have a jump start. So Phil Babman in treble 1, Stroud, receiving a black flag for a jump start on that one. So that's why fair play. That's why Phil pulled off on that one. In case you was wondering, class 6s. Men's class 6. Southern League's got his first class 6 for a couple of years. Johnny Barber, ex-Alveston member. Now see what Johnny can do out the gate on this one. He's picked a prime grid out of lane 1. Away they go, but it's a mini pickup. Yates and Sudbury, 141 of Dean Robinson. Hot on his heels, but Johnny's away. Barber picks up the running. Skoda pickup. Looks pretty good, that Skoda. We've seen it run before. Absolutely superb in Dean Robinson's guys. But Johnny Barber, IK64, runs in second place of Andy Russell. Got Russell second, and we go back to Robinson. And another IK car of Chris Collier in the 960. And then Joe Kendall sticks at the back with the YS69. Having a bit of a look up the inside of that man who ahead. So Collier then coming under pressure, but not so much problem for Johnny Barber as he takes the line and just nails it up that start and finish straight. Johnny Barber then, over the line, one more, 440 yards ago, IK64, second place, Andy Russell is going to try and put his front foot as he can on Johnny in front, but Johnny is going to work. Just begin to lose Dean Robinson in the YS141 for the IK960, still on pace, as is Joe Kendall in the Yates Sudbury car, but over the line you go. Johnny Barber takes that win. 55 points, thank you very much. Andy Russell brings that car in second. So the rest of them file over the line. It's good to see all the visitors. We'll thank all the visitors for coming today. It's good to see a good mixture of cars throughout the country, southern England in particular. So we thank them very much for making a trip over from Kent, Breeden Hill, Eton, Sudbury, Stroud, Gloucester, wherever they're coming from. We thank you very much. Class 8. We got 17 class 8 on the line, so that'll probably be 3 heats of them. Our lap scores are getting really excited about this one. I'm not sure excitement's the right word. Is green the usual colour of people? That's what I'm going to say. Here we go, snakes away up the road. That's poor. What is that? Oh, I got to feel that's Craig Boyle. Is it Craig? No, it's not. Same colour. Big Sturmy. In the 89, takes them round and away. Right, you get out, Big Sturmy, now put over to the inside. Yeah, so Mike Cleary picks up a black flag for a jump start on that one, so he didn't need to do that because he was flying, absolutely flying. So, next time around, there's my mate coming upstairs, I can hear that. So, who's actually leading this? I think there's every couple of us lost the top on this one. Don't think 14's it. I think your lead car is Matt Middleton, I reckon. Slapped the fence. Also thought it was too close, tried to move it out a bit. So, into that top corner. All pretty tight up at the front. End of the race already. I didn't grab hold of that one, apologies for that. So, red flags it is, out. Second heat of Class 8's on the line. If my mate's ready, we'll hand you over to Stu, and he'll run you through up till when I'm back.
Okay, so we've got the second heat of the Class 8 men's down there, ready and waiting. So how many have we got? We've got 7 of them coming out to play in this particular heat, but we've just having one recovered at the bottom corner. So hopefully we'll get that off the track very, very shortly, and we'll be away and racing. As I said, we are just waiting for track clearance at the bottom. Excuse me if I sound out of breath. Just been repairing the race car, or attempting to, so we'll give it another go later on. But from what I can see, the track's absolutely fantastic. Really, really smooth. The track team have done a superb job yet again at this Beardy Raceway. Looks really, really nice. So hats off to them. engines are revving down on that starting line, waiting for that bungee to lift. And we are away and racing, a few wheelies there, but who is going to get to that first corner first? Very close there, SS13 leading the way, but going a bit wide. Couple of slipping up to the corner. We will get your runners and riders as they're going past. So leading the way is IK19 from SS3, SS13, Breeden Hill 1, Stroud 7. Very, very sticky. Close there between IK19 and SS3 of Rush Shepherd. SS13, that is, I believe that's Lawrence in that one. Going adrift on that bottom corner by Rush Shepherd from IK19, SS13, Stroud 7, Breeden Hill 1 and Stroud 41. SS13 machine, as it looks like trouble's on board for Rush Shepherd. On the checkered flag time, and your race winner this time around is IK19 from SS13. Breeden Hill 1 just gets it from Stroud 7, and Stroud 41D, Kenny Smith and Charlie Mustoe in the Breeden Hill machine, just bringing up the rear. Okay, so we're having the water bowser now, so there is mentions of a black flag in that previous heat, so we'll just wait for confirmation on that one. Just having a little bit of water, just to keep the dust down. engines are revving again, and the water bowser has just left the track. A little bit of an inconsistent start from a few, leaving a few behind. But that's James Poltimore, so this is Class 10s then. So this isn't the So who have we got coming round first time round? So SS79 from SS6 and SS166 of Paul Coles. Bit of a gap back to the 3F machine. A550, Abington 9 and the this is a very familiar sight down there at Sutton with this top three, and they are all struggling so much on this top corner, really struggling to find a grip. Full goal, James Poltimore. Slightly wide, but Poltimore is close enough to hold straight now back. But are we having a change of position? Shuts the door, but Poltimore's going to give that another go as we've got checkered flag right. Poltimore cracking move there on the last corner in SS75 on Paul Cole. We've got the 3F machine. That's Dave Chapman just about fighting off. Oh, that was close. Kelly Bishop. Appleton 9 there, that's Neil Parnell. And that's 550, that's Dave Young. This is what I like. Looks like we've got juniors down on the line. Nice big door numbers. We can read it nice and easily. Is this ladies class 1? Oh, it is. I'm being told off, and rightly so. Got it completely wrong. So, ladies class 1 down there. If that is the case, that's actually brilliant to see. Nice full hit. So, 7 cars down there. Haven't seen that for a while. So, 7 cars down there on the line, so ladies once. Let's see who we've got. So we've got Megan Sturmey, I believe this is her first time out in the blue Toyota Yaris. She's in WS88. We've got WS62, that's Abby Simmons representing the Bridport Bandits motor project. SS101, Katie Hobbs, again I think that is her first time out. WS20, Charlotte Hart. SS26, seasoned pro there of Jess Singer. We've got IK96, that's Rachel Collier, and IK1, that's Robin Heisted. So just adjusting a couple of corners. So just adjusting a couple of cones on the corners, shall we say. We get it right eventually. And we will be away and racing with this particular heat. We are away and racing with these ladies ones. And is it a Yaris or is it going to be a Micra or even a Mini that's going to be leading the way? But IK1 hits that corner, SS26, Jess Singer nips up the inside where it's nice and dry and leads them down from IK1, IK96, WS62 just going up the inside there of WS20, and we've got the Battle of the Newbies at the rear, SS101 from WS88, but Jess Singer trying to shake off that very rapid looking little Micro of IK1. Tucks it in, tries to get on the inside. There's a little bit of body contact there, but it looks like IK1 zooms out on that and just allows Singer to pull a bit of a gap. So we've got the battle on the Victor Kent Micros, and it looks like WS62 there is just reeling them in a little bit as well, but starting to space themselves out as we've got Jess Singer and SS26, IK1, IK96, the WS62 machine. WS20, that's Charlotte Hart. And we've got SS 101. I used to race with this number. I think it was George Hobbs. That's about 20 years ago. Showing my age. That's Katie Hobbs. And not forgetting, we've got Megan Sturmey there, just bringing up the rear. As very nicely done. Jess Singer negotiates that one with IK1, who has closed the gap actually. Robin Heisted is going to have another go up the inside, but just not too sure whether that gap's quite big enough this time round. So running out of laps on this, as it looks like we're coming round for the last lap flag very shortly. Real good battle between these two ladies on this bottom corner. Micah tucks in a little bit tighter, but that Mini's just got the power. It's very, very nimble, and Jess is certainly no slouch. So really, really tight there from IK1, trying to hug into the tyres. Has it got the power to outpower the SS machine down the straights? Don't think it has. So one more corner to go. She's going to try it, clips the tyre, but it looks like SS26, Jess Singer holding on to the race win from IK1, IK96, WS62. That's Abby Simmons there in the fourth, and SS101, Katie Hobbs. So getting past the Charlotte Hart machine there for the fifth position. Charlotte Hart, and not forgetting Megan Sturmey, just bringing up the rear.
All right, mate.
Right, that looks like some junior specials down there on the line. So I think we've got 2 heats of them. So we've got 10 signed on, so 2 heats of 5. Just waiting for the recovery just to go into the middle of the track. Aren't we being spoiled by this lovely weather today? Looks like it's going to be dry all day, which is absolutely great. All jump starts there on the lines there. Not too sure what's going to happen there. Are they going to restart that one? But at the moment we've got IK85. So IK85 leading around. Can't see any red flags just yet. So I think the rest of the jump starters may have just stopped and allowed the vehicles to go. But we shall catch that up in a second. I can hear the marshals talking away like crazy about it. But IK85 leading away from SS2, WS570, WS66 and Appleton 44. That's board. So the IK leading away. Russell, I think, leading the way there in the IK65 machine. So it sounds like possibly Appleton 44 as the jump starter from SS2, obviously there in second, Kirsten Bartlett. Nice little battle there with the 570 machine, that's Billy Cornwell, and WS66, that's Joe Spring. So yeah, Appleton 44 by the looks of it leaving the track. So just 4 cars in this race at the moment. So IK65 Harry Russell pulled a hell of a lead in junior special, that's quite impressive. So he's a whole corner ahead of the battling SS2 and WS570, who are fighting it out for second and third there. Bottom corner, not quite, but so close as we're on the last lap already. But SS2 going slightly wide, and Billy Cornwell saying thank you very much. That's lovely. So he's going to be very pleased with that. So got to keep it nice and neat and tidy. But SS2 looks like it's just got a slightly tighter line on that top corner. Are we going to get change of position one more time as they're going around the bottom? But our race winner, no doubt about that, is IK65 Harry Russell. Really neat there on the bottom corner by Billy Cornwell, taking the second place. Great little drive. SS2, that's Kirsten Bartlett from WS66, Joe Spring. And unfortunately, Appleton 44 picking up a black flag earlier for a jump start. Okay, so we've got those little Corsa engines hitting the rev limiter on that start line, and we've got 4 of them coming out to play. And it's IK149 leading from Yates and Sodbury 28 for the WS56 machine. Just looking to take a wider line and get the grip, but it looks like WS64 locking up the inside into first. So it is another IK machine. So that's Oliver Eggleton leading from the Yates and Sodbury car of Ella Stevenson's. And the Bridport Bandits car, WS64, change of paintwork by the looks of it, looks very, very nice. WS64 and then not forgetting that Matt Cybox in the WS56 machine. But there's definitely something in the water down at Invicta Kent, because we have another one absolutely flying. So looks like already leading by, almost a corner is the IK149 machine. And it is Yates Sodbury 28, Ella Stevenson's. He's got a little bit of a gap now over the Bridport Bandit car of WS64, William Symes. But really spreading themselves out a little bit here. So WS56 machine currently not having any answer for climbing up the position up until third place. We're on our last lap already. So IK149, that's Oliver Eggleton. Be good to see a battle with the 2 IK cars. They've been very impressive so far. So hopefully we see that later on when it comes to the final time. YS28 driving a nice, neat, tidy little race. If she had a slightly more inside line on the start, it would have been a bit closer, but doing a great job there in second. As IK149 Oliver Eggleton takes the win from Yates Sodbury 28 and Stevenson's. We've got WS64, as I said, that's William Symes, and WS56, that's Matt Cybock. Nice, neat, tidy little racing there by the junior specials, and it looks like we have ladies 5s down on the line, so not too sure whether what have we got down there. So it looks like we've got 4 5s, a couple of 6s as well. So we should have Dawn North there in the 5 in SS10, Lindsay Pittman in SS7, Stroud 54, that's Sarah Bateman, and Stroud 33, that's Michelle Ellis. Representing class 6, we should have the Invicta Kent machine, but looks like we are splitting these ladies, so not too sure what's going on here. But it is the Stroud 45D, and that has to be the brightest paintwork stroke wrap I think I've ever seen. And lucky to move on the inside, but the mini pickup just edging back into the lead as we're negotiating this bottom corner for the first time. But it is Stroud 54 from SS10 from Stroud 33. So we have got Bateman from Ellis. So really close between these ones. But as I said, dazzled by that mini pickup earlier, leading the way. Looks absolutely great. If you want to check out your hair, see what you look like, go and have a look at that car, because it's got a lovely reflection. From the Stroud 33 machine, as Bateman just trying to pull a bit of a gap, but going very, very wide on that bottom corner, but just exploring where the grip is, and there's a bit of a loose stuff, and it seemed to work for her that time round. So it's a 54 machine. As 54 slamming on the brakes in that bottom corner, nipping it in nice and tightly, putting that power down lovely and smooth, down that back straight for the last lap flag. So the yellow flag with a black cross, which tells us last lap time. Change of positions, and looks like Ellis trying to send it around the outside of North. Can she make that work? Not too sure whether she's going to, but it's going to be close. As Stroud 45 from SS10, Stroud 33, really close race there by the ladies, so great racing. What have we got down there? It does look like we've got the remainders of the ladies down there, so who are we missing? I think we're missing missing Lindsay Pittman in that one. So potential problems with the vehicle maybe, but hopefully we shall see her out later. So we've definitely got 2 6s down there. So we've got IK960, that's the Vauxhall Nova of Rachel Collier. We've got PAC 777, that's Leanne Quick in the Suzuki Swift. And if I'm right, I think that is Breeden Hill 106, that's Kim Jenkins. So we've got a Class 7 versus 2 Class 6s. So 2 front wheel drive versus the rear wheel drive. We'll see if they're going to stagger them out or not. And very well presented car, that's little Vauxhall Nova. Every time I see it, looks absolutely immaculate, the IK960 machine. As we're waiting for track clearance there from our start line marshal, and they aren't going on a stagger, so we wave goodbye to the Class 7. So Breeden Hill 106 naturally leading the way from these front wheel drive vehicles of IK960 7. So Breeden Hill 106, I believe that one is 2 motorbike engines in the rear. Don't ask me which ones because I'm not too sure. But we've got the IK960 machine, I believe that's the Vauxhall powered red top engine under the bonnet of that one, and certainly keeping very close to the Class 7, which is great to see. And the PAC 777 machine just bringing up the rear of Leanne Quick. So everybody blowing off the cobwebs this weekend, so we're all very, very rusty, wondering what on earth do we do this time out. So certainly a few reliability issues for some cars, but at the moment, luckily, it doesn't look like there's any for these three. So there's a lot of tinkering going on in the pits at the moment, whilst people are trying to repair cars and make them a little bit better. But Breeden Hill 106 definitely not got at the moment on Kim Jenkins. So very, very smooth. Putting it on the brakes nice and early, going slightly wider, finding that loose stuff, putting that power down absolutely beautifully as we're going down the straight one more time. IK960, really, really neat, lifting up the top corner. PAC 777. So not too sure where we've got problems on board. Doesn't sound particularly like it's revving that highly as it's going around there. But Breeden Hill 106 taking the win there in the Class 7 from IK960. Last but not least, we've got Leanne Quick, PAC 777. just waiting for the water bowser to clear, so I'll talk you through the first heat of these stock hatches, and I'm going to attempt to do more than 10 yards in the Class 1 in a second. It looks like we've got Tom Ireland, our reigning UK champion there in WS6 on the outside. So WS6 leading the way from Ian Fay, SS58, WS97, that's Liam Bell, and we've got James Baltimore switching rear-wheel drive to front. He's looking to sneak up the inside. Lovely little move there by Baltimore. So going from 4 to seconds there, as negotiating that slippy bottom corner for the first time. Doesn't look too slippy for WS6, so WS6 leading from Baltimore. SS58, that's Nathan Cross, as Liam Bell just looking to try around the outside of the Citroen AX, and it works as well. And very uncharacteristically, Ian Fay there in 5th. So Bell goes very wide down that back straight. And Ian Fay tries to slot up the middle of them, but unfortunately the door is shut. But he will keep trying as Tom Ireland is leading them quite nicely, almost a corner ahead of the Baltimore machine. Liam Bell holding the third position. Ian Fay making moves up until 4th. Is he going to... Oh, look at the power and grip he had there down that back straight. So Ian Fay looking to be in that third position. Can he hold it on this corner? Yes, he can. We're not ignoring Tom or James up the front, but they are way gone at the moment. So WS6 leading almost a straight from SS79. Not 70. Used to say 79 because I always see him in a 10. He's SS70 in the stock hatch. That's James Baltimore. WS500 there, Ian Fay in the third position. Liam Bell trying absolutely everything, trying the wider line, but just doesn't seem to work in these stock hatches at Wessex Raceway. It definitely does on the smaller circuits, but here, about keeping it nice and neat and tight. And someone who's done that is WS6 Tom Ireland, taking the race win from SS70 James Baltimore. Ian Fay there in WS500, Liam Bell WS97, and SS58 Nathan Cross.
Class 1's away and gone. Up in that top corner. Situation's been reversed. Whoa! We got sideways and a bit, so that side ping, bang, crash. And they all got away with it. Ball round again. WS44 Scott is not having a good time as Bob Brooks. Wilkins on that one. He's still going. Here he is. He got a mass of catching up to do. I think the water's got a lot to do with it, to be honest. But who we got in front? Okay, one. And so he is there, Rich Parks. WS20 with here's Scott coming, SS44, WS59, Ryan Parkinson, he's away, coming on, just beginning to count, got a few dents in the doors of the Yaris of 44, so masses to do. Let's see if Rob can make any inroads into him. Rich Parkinson in the Class 1, not known for his Class 1 driving. Class 8 was Rich's forte, but taking this front wheel drive class like duck to water. He's also just about beginning to start to close into the back of the pack. He's going to have his door firmly shut on him and a speck on there, he'll have to sweep it in again. So here is Rich Parks round again for yet another lap. I think he's already on his last circuit. Scott Atkins probably won't be able to do anything about that. Okay, one, back a little bit, Appleston 83 and the recovering WS44. Might get one, he might get two, let's see whether he can get on. He's just about got a perfect move down to that corner, but checkered flag is out for Rich Parks in WS20, takes that win. SS44, Scott Atkins second in the Micra. In another Micra from the Invicta Ken Club, Jack Oisted brings that car home in third, Danny Parkinson in fourth. And I got a feeling he didn't get up there, WS44, probably Rob Wilkins rolled that home again. Dunny Cover, not quite good, getting the results he wants at the moment, perhaps a little bit of fettling to do on the 58 machine. Certainly looks the part, but perhaps getting a bit used to it is what we need to do on this one. A few more laps under your belt. Water can really upset people if they're not expecting that slippery a circuit. So, the next heat, Class 1's race 2, heat 2. So then, away we go, off and running. Race 2, heat 2. WS90 first to show in that top quarter, Adam Saunders. I think Adam won the first run of heats as well. I think he was in heat 1 in that case, and now he's back in a race 2. But that's a bit better for Stu, fellow commentator here. Good mate of mine, Stu McKenzie. Now apparently one of the reasons Stu didn't do too well in the first heat is his gearbox mounting sheared off and he couldn't get second gear, so Stuart was roaming around in first gear. So no wonder, no result. But back with vengeance, Stuart on this one. I think got a help from Tom Moyer and a few other guys down in the pits. TCI Mechanical is putting a lot of work into this car yet again. I think Tom built the cage in it anyway, so Tom goes in the pits. Good to see him. So coming around again. Whoa, an overcorrection there for Adam Saunders, but well held. Stu Mackenzie's there, and also SS1. Justin Hardy, adjusting from the Mini to the Yaris. Then he's got it wound up, and they say you've got to wind up these Yarises. They don't automatically do the trick. But Justin's just trying any way he can to get Ray Stewart. Is there a gap? No, there isn't. They're all on the last lap flag now. This is where the race is. So Justin's just about got a quarter panel up beside him. Has it enough? It is. That's pure racecraft from Hardy there as he comes through. And Stuart Mackenzie's going to come back on him. If he gets a slingshot out the corner, here it goes. The race is on for second place. Apologies for Appleton 95 and 182. But the race is on for second place. Already, Saunders over the line. Mackenzie gets it back with SS1. Justin already gave a real good run for his money on that one. So good racing from the Southern League boys there on that one. Like I say, apologies to the Appleton guys. The race was on in front, so Jamie Smith and Josh Woodward there failing to really get a decent mention. So, Class 1s. Finished for the second heats. Already. Woo. You'll be up by 3 o'clock at this rate, guys. No. Flags are fluttering. Having a quick look around for track clearance. Water Bowser stays firmly in place over the other side. See our ambulance crew over there. Thank you very much for their attendance here today. Without these people, we couldn't race. We couldn't race without the track crew, ambulance people, scrutineers, marshals. They're all very, very useful people. Pits control guys, lap scorers. There's a lot of people making this race meeting happen here today. So, Class 3 blipping their throttles on the line. They're still, look all there. Can Sean Brent get the power down on the A40 this time? Adrian Joyce is going to bring him to the bend. Adrian's probably got about half the horsepower, but probably half the weight. Probably not a lot of difference. So, Joyce then puts it sideways. Paul Coles is in the mix this time with that Space Rain Polo with John Major having to make the black flag for Mr. Brown. 11. It's 83. Oh, I'm telling about them numbers when I see. So into that top corner. Or drop that one. Class 3, you've got a no danger there, but no watch these two come out the bend. Absolutely on it. Sean Brown, there on the inside with that hugely powerful Chevy. Inside of the Raider and Joyce, so Napier's got to read Joyce second, then you get Brown, then you get Coles, that's the 4, remember black flag for Sam Brown. So it's checkered flag, so it's heat stroke, coming strong for these two. John Napier takes him in, Adrian Joyce second, Sean Brown third, Paul Coles fourth. So in the big 2.9 litre Volvo powered Polo on that one. Okay, that's Class 3's Fast and Furious. As always, good swapping places at the front for the guys from the Southern League. So now we get men's Class 5. Deb North, Adam Charles, Matt Thompson, Mike Collins, Tom Evans, Chris Winnell, Sarah Hollow. Actually, Mike Collins is not here. short legs. Here he goes. Matt Thompson's up the inside. Green Nail 66, Chris Winnell. From the outside, he's got a sandwich on his hand now. He's putting it well wide, is Sarah Howell. Well wide, Sarah. You're going to lose a few places out there. But, ex-UK champion, a couple of years ago, right now. Well fast in the little white mini pickup. And the Amston Trouble run at the back of Dave Murphy. Just having a bit of a battle with Stuart on that one. But Matt Thompson's carried a beat at the present time as he drove around that corner. Beautiful car control from Thompson in that bend. Just gets it set up. If you look at the car, I think it's on rails. The water, absolutely superb track. Or track needs to go this one. Yeah, back on it last year, so very good. Good figures out on that. I would have thought good. Absolutely superb. So we're all now on their last lap. Can Chris Winnell do anything about that man Thompson? In front, I don't think. Sarah Howell knows herself to fourth place. Just bring her in a bit at a time. And Dave Murphy at the back, not just beginning to pull out on that one, but it's checkered flag for Thompson. Winnell bringing that mini pickup home in second, so good run. S1D home in third with Stu Deacon in the S60D. So, next run of Class 5. Just a little jolt of engine note. Tom Ellis. So that's on the road. Shiny, yes, Bateman's car. There's Tom Ellis leads him round. Bateman second. And we look back for this other early car, SS7. Good run, Tom. Tom's still on pace with that. Athleston 40, SS10, dead north, not quite having a good run. Athleston 40 car, but can't seem to pull away from it at the present time. Ashley Pulsford. The man piloting that round at the moment. That's crap on there. So, back to the track. Last lap flags out. S33D, S45D, SS7, SS10. A bit of a tap. So Dev just loses that one on the line, but it won't make any difference because it's over the line as previously listed with a good win there for Tom Ellis. That's the second run of Class 5. I think Dev's probably alright, just caught a wheel perhaps. All the wheels look to be going in the right place, so that's a bit of a result. So don't forget the food wagon, halfway up the start and finish straight. They'll be there. We're promised a visit from the ice cream lady at some point, but whether or not she gets here is in the wing of the gods. And also sat behind me, Jeff and Sarah from West Country Videos. They're recording the whole meeting today, so if you want to get your orders in quick, pop up and see them. They'll only be too glad to get you put in Sarah's book, and then they'll be posted to you as soon as it's processed. Just heard on that though that Dev North would be reinstated into his race position. So that's good news for Dev. Because all points make prizes, as they say here. So Dev seemed to be not at fault through that incident up on just going into turn 2. Class 7's on the line. Here they go. This time James Clamp gets the jump into WS15. He's missing. I had a feeling about Mark Jenkins, but I may be wrong. Clamp it is SS80. Aaron Middleton. Second place, trying to come up the inside. James Clamp on that one. Back in Forest 16. We used to be Southern League members many years ago and then swapped allegiances. And Henry Clamp bring up the rear. First time Henry sat in the Class 7 for I reckon about 6 years. James Clamp then around that top corner. Middleton's trying to keep him honest. Well, getting away. Really not much of the power in these cars. Neck and neck into that corner. James getting the 7 to turn round the corner, sets it up, drives it straight out of the bend. Last lap flag it is. So Clamp's got a 440 yards just coming out of turn 2. Back again. So Aaron then got one last ditch to do it, but here it is. James Clamp's going to take it away, and Aaron Middleton second. Very close behind him, got to say, is Wakefield and Henry Clamp off pace in the WS3. So good racing there from the Class 7s. Class 9s, now we have voice in the machine a bit last time. The flags are down. I think Laura Blaber, if I got this wrong guys, I apologise. A little bit of information. Laura thinks she's blown the clutch up on her car sitting out there. So clutch is gone, we think, on SS13. And we think last time out, Jack Joyce's battery died on the line. So I got a feeling it's going to be a bit of a mix-up. I think Jack Joyce has actually got Laura Blaber's battery in. So Laura's trying to get parts away on her car in the pits. So I think it's good to see her battery driving around, I think that's all it is. So we wish the guys good camaraderie in the Class 9s there at the Southern League Superb. So we should have everybody else out there now. We didn't have Jack last time. Laura broke down, but hopefully we got Jack now. We got Gav Pittman, got Jenny Shepherd, Billy Gardner and Mark Mills. So let's hope we've got all 6 of them. Let's have a count. I got 5. So there is still one missing. Maybe the battery didn't fail, I don't know. I don't know if that is Jack's car in about grid 3. So Vols are up on the bench, here we go. Oh, good power. And it looks like Laura's battery's done the trick. As round the inside goes Jack Joyce. In the indoor power corner. As he all drops down into that corner. Somebody's well wide. Is he going to miss the barrier? No, he's hit the barrier. I thought that was too wide. So that'll bring out the reds probably. So red flags are out. I don't know who that is over there. Yeah, That barrier was a fair impact. That's probably enough to blast the wax out of your ears. And if you've got any suspect fillings, they're probably lining beneath your tongue now. So, let's have a look. Is he okay? All the symptoms are good, no panicky signs. That's all good, just got a twisted up car. So the Class 9s will have to go back into the grid. As out comes the water in an opportune moment. So the next ones we'll have on the line will probably be the juniors. So we'll leave Class 9 for a bit and let you have a bit of a break. Remember, West Country Video is right behind us in commentary. And just halfway up the straight, we've got the catering unit.